example of a particularly successful campaign that you think really impacted community engagement and growth at Hive Power?
Sure. So, I mean, influencer marketing right now can't be ignored when you're looking at B2C brands, and I think it's the same in the B2B sphere. So for us, it was, I think, before the inception of this community, it was a clean energy club. We were lucky enough to have an investment from the ex-CEO of Aeon Italy, and Aeon is one of the largest energy companies in the EU. And so with his connections and advice, crucially, coming from someone who represents exactly who our target is, I sat down with him for about half of a day while I was planning all the material and the topics, and he helped me really dream big on this. And being part of it also, like having engaged him, he was even more willing to then make a lot of connections to famous people in the energy and mobility sectors who could come in and speak and bring some name recognition while we were in our early stages, so that when nobody knows your name, when they don't see that there are 50 members even, they see these famous names and they're like, oh, okay, well, maybe that sounds legit. Maybe I can come. And so coming from that social proof step, we were able to combine that with some really heavy duty in the trenches work on lead generation. We contacted more than 20,000 people through LinkedIn. Took a while.
Yes, it took a while, I was going to say.
With LinkedIn getting mad sometimes, but you figure out their rules and play by their rules, and you're able to convert with really specific niche messages that are developed for certain targets. And so I think it's been successful so far. I can't say that we're at the point where I can say, oh, this is the most successful marketing campaign ever, but I would say it's the most exciting I've had with 700 members now. If we got up to 1,500 or even 2,000, I would say that we're already in a really good place, because it's not like every community has to become a Facebook or something. We actually have a really small niche of people, so keeping it intentionally small where you know that there's less kind of spamminess, I think has been a good idea for us. And
of course. And just off of a question that just came to my mind, actually, I know that you're based in the EU, but your clientele, your community, are you managing a global community, or is it EU specific, or regional specific?
Yeah, no, we are also trying to break into North America with some specific target clients that, it would be kind of a pilot project there, and then that kind of gives us the social proof that we can also do cool things with the American energy system. So it's helpful for that. We have to be very mindful of time zones when we plan these things, especially the online ones. It's always a bit of a juggle, because you want something satisfactory for your main target base, which for us is in Europe, but also something that's friendly enough, hopefully even for the West Coast. But with a lot of the automakers being in Michigan, it's also at least to have the Eastern time zone. You have to think about all of these things, and also when you word your content, when you invite your speakers, try to have that diversity too, obviously, so that the members see themselves reflected in the people who are on the panels and everything, and in the breakout rooms. So